Hello, myself Dakshayani is Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government College for Women, Mandya. Today we are going to discuss about the topic electrochemistry for the course BSc subject chemistry and the paper physical chemistry. This session contains reference electrodes, standard hydrogen gas electrode, calomel electrode, working cell with a calomel electrode, silver chloride electrode, and working of cell with a silver chloride electrode. Reference electrodes. Why you are going to use it as this reference electrode? So we are going to measure the electrode potential of an electrode measured within a respective to a reference electrode. Reference electrodes are those electrodes for which potential is assumed to be known, and it is used to determine the potential of a single electrodes are called reference electrodes. For example, I have given here electrodes of that any one of either side of that electrode. It is easily determined by the known electrode potential of that of the reference electrodes, and EMF of cell, it is easily you are going to calculate it by using such a kind of reference electrodes. First, we are going to know for that the standard hydrogen gas electrodes, that is what we call as a sheet. It consists of a platinum wire that will be a electrode which is immersed in the 1 molar solution of hydrogen ion concentration. Usually we are going to use 1 molar concentration of HCl. It is maintained at 25 degrees centigrade and 1 bar atmosphere pressure here. That is why, because of hydrogen gas is bubbled over the electrodes continuously, and it will be a passage into the solution forming H plus ion and electrons, then only which acts as a hydrogen gas electrodes. If the hydrogen gas, if it is acts as an anode or a cathode here, so one of that you be knew about, that is there are two convention here. Then how that will be hydrogen, that will be a sheet which acts as an anode. Then how you are going to measure that EMF of that of cell, and also that will be a sheet if it is acts as that, then how that will be EMF, that is you are going to calculate it from that. So if it is she which is acts as an anode, or you are going to kept a she as a reference and electrode on the left hand side, then the she undergone oxidation, and therefore it will release two electrons in that. So applying the Nernst relationship, that one. So Nernst equations become, or a Nernst relationship that will be become E of that cell, that is the she cell, or in a reference cell, which is equal to at standard condition E of that standard minus of 0.0592 divided by n into log q. Q, it is a quotient here. So we already knew about in the previous sessions that will be a, if it is undergone oxidation on a reductions, then overall cell of that one log of, that is in the oxidized state over reduced state. If it is, that is the EMF of that such a cell, you know that that is the concentration of that will be a she, which is arbitrarily we are going to assign it is as a 0 here. Therefore, then the relationship between these Nernst relations become E of that cell. I mean to say that will be a she which is equal to standard of that one minus 0.592 n into log of H plus ion. So here concentration here, that is E of that the particular cell, if it is the she is acts as an anode, then once you know that EMF of that particular cell here, that's a pH here, you easily you are going to calculate it out, or once you know the pH, then EMF of that cell, it is easily calculated. So while that is your she is acts as an anode, If she is acts as an cathode, then that is undergone a reduction, then the Nast relationship rearranged like that. Because of that is you are going to kept a oxidations that will be in the unity, and here the number of electrons involved in that is only one here. Therefore, that will be a EMF of that will be a electrode of cell which is equal to minus of H minus the log of negative concentrations of that will be H plus ion here, minus log of that one. So you already know that which is equal to pH. So then pH is equal to that will be a E of that cell divided by minus of that 0.0591. By using this relationship, then we can easily calculate it with a sum of that is indicator electrodes what we are using while when you are going for the EMF measurement of the EMF of that solutions. So next we go for the calomel electrode here. That is also is one of the reference electrode. This electrode constructed using a aqueous solution of saturated KCl at 25 degrees centigrade of 0.244 volts. Usually standard we are going to construct like that. They are at a standard condition that reduction potential of calomel which is equal to 0.244 volts. And because of this here that the cell consists of an inner tube that will be packed with a paste of silver, mercury and mercury chloride here, and saturated with NaKCl, and it is the another one that will be this inner tube situated within the second tube which is filled with the saturated solution of KCl. There will be a small hole connect the two tubes here, and that is the whatever the asbestos it will be there, it will act as an here that's a glass with there, here that's the asbestos is there, that will be acts as a salt bridge to the solutions in which calomel is it is immersed in that. The stopper in the outer tube may be removed when the additional saturated KCl it is needed. Usually the cell is represented normally. Nowadays that is whatever that will be we are going to use it as an advanced calomel electrodes. In that we are going to use it as a fiber wick. Here that is acts as a salt bridge here in between the analyte and also inner solutions of this inner solution of KCl. Therefore here is also there will be a in that there will be hole in between that to connect this inner and outer cell. Here there will be a glass which will be there that this will connect a inner and outer solutions of this cell. So here that is whatever the salt bridge that we are going to use to remove or nullify the liquid junction potential. So if it is your calomel electrodes which acts as a cathode, it's undergone acts as a reduction potential, then the reaction is based on that. Then will this your calomel it acts as a reduction potential. Then the EMF of that one cell can be written by using a Nernst relationship, that is EMF of that calomel electrode cell which is equal to standard of calomel with respect to that one minus of that is 0.059 divided by 2 into log of chloride ion, that is L minus square here. Why? That is because of that is whatever that is the EMF of cell depending on the concentration of the chloride ion here. Therefore, the potential of electrode remains constant if the KCl solution if it is a partially evaporated, then only it will be a constant in that. uh, the solubility of KCl, whatever that will be, it is there, it is sensitive with the temperature. At higher temperature, the concentration of chloride ion increases and the electrode potential, that will be a decreases. For example, if it is working your calomel electrode at 35 degrees centigrade, its EMF of cell is equal to 0.2376 volts. If it is, for example, instead of saturated solution, if we take an unsaturated solutions which is temperature independent, even though when the temperature increases at the atmosphere, so then there will be a evaporations of that one, then also then there will be an increase in the concentration of the KCl, therefore there will be a decrease in the electrode potential of that one. That is the working cell with the calomel electrode. So if we take a sheet as an that will be oxidation potential, and that's a calomel as an reduction, it is there. So if you construct a cell like that, then the total EMF of that cell so become in the standard condition E cell, which is equal to E right minus EL, or E cathode minus E anode here. Then the EMF of the cell we are going to calculate. E cell is equal to E standard minus 0.059 into log Q. So at anode, that is the whatever that will be the hydrogen electrodes, if you taken as that one, if it is a E cell, then undergone an oxidation. At the cathode, that will be undergone a whatever that will be a reduction. It is the overall reactions that will be in the H2, that is hydrogen gas, hydrogen mercurous chloride, sorry, and H plus ion, and Hg, that will be a liquid, and the a chloride ion will be, that will be in the aqueous solutions. E cell, look at that, if it is E cell of that one, there is a standard, that is a EMF of that one, E cell which is equal to E net, or that will be a standard cell, and become a Nash relationship. If you take a Nash relationship, then the log of that is E of that will be oxidized, and the a reduced one. When H is equal to Cl minus ion, then you are going to rearrange these equations. E cell which is equal to, that will be E cell of calomel, and minus 0.0 into, that will be a log of H plus ion square, because of square will be there. Then log of Cl minus concentration plus log of, that will be H2, means it acts as an oxidation of, that will be hydrogen, AC hydrogen sheet, what we call as. So this is the last, actually this is the E cell, EMF of the cell with respect to, that is calomel electrodes. How your that will be a E cell which will be going to act if you kept it as she as a reference electrode here on the left hand side, then the EMF of the whole cell, that is acts as a relationship by using a Nernst relationship. Then if it is your cell working at these conditions at pH 5, KCl 0.05 molar, and that is the standard calomel is equal to 0.699 volts, and if you find the EMF of hydrogen and calomel cell when the H is equal to 5 atmosphere, then E cell which is equal to 0.6995 plus 0.05912 into 205 minus log of this one, that will be, we are going to substitute all those values to the above EMF equations. It becomes EMF of the cell becomes of this relation. Then we go for the another reference electrode, that is a silver chloride electrodes. This is also one of the reference electrodes we are going to commonly use it in the laboratory. If it is acts as a reduction one, then it is whatever the AgCl in that it get deposited as an Ag, it is there with the respective cathode. So this electrode consists of a silver wire at the end, which is coated with a thin film of AgCl. The wire is immersed in the solutions contain desired concentration of KCl. So, and it is saturated with the AgCl. That is also one of the things you must know about. And here that is the fiber fix, which is serves as a salt bridge in between the analyte solution and the inner solutions to that. When we prepare using the saturated solution of KCl, the AgCl has a potential of 0.197 volt at 25 degrees centigrade. The potential of AgCl that can be, that will be silver electrode that will be determined by the concentration of chloride ion used in this preparation. Like that, then the that EMF of that cell, that is depending on the concentration of chloride ion in the Calomel electrode. Like that, here it is also the silver electrode also, that is depending on the concentration of the chloride ion, because of that will be it usually depending on the solubility product of AgCl. Because of here, that is AgCl and KCl, it is saturated with an AgCl, therefore that is depending on the dissolubility product, and also therefore there will be a purely depending on the chloride ion concentration as a common ion. Here that is a Ag and AgCl, that's a saturated with, and KCl in the X molar. It means that if you increase or decreases, it is also affects on the concentration EMF of the cell of that one of the silver electrodes. And by using a Nernst equations here, that is the E cell, that will be let's say that is at why you are going to keep 0.19, say it is 0.223 here, because of that is under saturated condition. At 3 point, we know that will be it is undergone a reductions, then it becomes 0.223 here, then minus 0.59 log of that will be a concentration of the chloride ion here. So it has an advantage of being useful at a higher temperature. This electrode is more prone to react with the solution to form insoluble silver complexes that may plug the salt bridge between the electrode and the solution. Working cell with a silver chloride electrode. So if we kept, that will be an hydrogen electrode on the standard She and the right hand side, and that will be a silver in the left hand side here. So what happens to that if we kept like that, that is if it is offset, that is the cell represented by Ag is saturated HCl to the hydrogen that's at the platinum at 0.8 atmosphere, you are going to maintain here. That's a standard electrodes. Then we know that if it is kept on the right hand side, it is undergone a reduction 1. So here we are going to undergo a oxidation 1. So here in that is whatever I am going to return, instead of that would be a reductions. So I am going to it is undergone a reduction, and this is also undergone a reduction. So you have to keep it should be a oxidation 1, that will be a 0.0. Okay, it will be because of right hand side, it will undergo a reduction cell. That is also the standard electrode potential of that one. It will be arbitrary, we are going to assign the value that will be a 0. Then the two electrode potential EMF of that will be a 0 here, 0 because of if we said it's undergone oxidation, it is there. So with respect to this hydrogen sheet, then right, if we calculate the right of that cell, EMF of the cell with respect to silver electrode, then what happens to become, or you calculate the combination of these two. You can measure the E cell on the right and E cell of the left. So if you measure, that is the E cell of the right hand side, so that is it's undergone, that will be a reduction, it is there. Therefore the reduction potential of that she would become 0, minus of 0, that will be in the H place, that is the oxidation to a reduction state, which is equal to minus 0.092 divided to log of, that is because of that you are going to use a hydrogen atmosphere, will be a 0.8 divided by its molar concentrations of that one 0.02 molar, because of you are taken in a 0.02 molar, because of that will be a, it is depending on the concentration of that ion, that is a 0.02 whole square. H plus square means that is a 0.02 square. So you have to substitute and you get a value minus 0.097 volt here. Like that only, if you measure the EMF of the left hand cell, then it's undergone a reduction, that will be a 0.22 minus you know that by using a Nernst relationship here. So you are going to substitute the value of here, that is a 0.02. It is also the depending on the concentration of the chloride ion. Therefore we are going to get 0.02 here. So then that is you are going to get a 0.3226 volts. But that's what is the overall cell EMF of the cell we are going to calculate. Overall cell is equal to E right minus E left. Therefore E right, that will be in she, which is equal to EMF 0.0977 minus of 0.226, you know that is a minus of minus. Therefore you have to add that one, so you have to get minus 0.420 volts. Look at that, it is in a minus 0.420 volts. So it indicates that then we can measure by using a right hand EMF of that half cell and a left hand EMF of the cell, by using difference in the potential difference, that will give rise to overall EMF of the cell that you are going to calculate. Because of that I have given an example for the it is useful for the calculation of the EMF of the cell. So once you know that any one of the left or a right of both the cell, you have to EMF, you are going to calculate it out by knowing the given conditions, then it is easily calculate the whole EMF of that cell. So that EMF of potential, which is equal to minus 0.4200, what you knew about that. The negative sign indicates that it is a non-spontaneous reaction. So because of that, to get the reaction is if the reaction to be occur, the chemical energy that will be converted into electrical energy, then you are going to apply an external voltage and to construct an electrolytic cell. If the cell become an electrochemical cell or in a Daniell cell, then you have to construct that one. So you have to apply an external voltage that is the greater than that of the EMF of the cell. And these are the reference and sources for the study for this session, and also for the preparing the study materials also. Thank you.